This is my scratch-built G.I. Joe Sergeant Slaughter's Equalizer. It's made out of cardboard, dowel rods, just a few other small things here and there. The hull is the same scale as the hull of the Mauler. That's what I measured against. I didn't have an equalizer to measure against, but the internet is a wonderful source for the information I needed. So we're going to go ahead and move the Mauler out of the way. See, it's basically the same vehicle. Let's talk about the front. So the front, I put headlights in, clear plastic inside, rubber mud guards, which the German Gepard, which this tank was actually based on in the 1980s, it had these. Then we've got better tow hooks. And then, just like the Gepard, I did a single hatch instead of dual seating. And there's clear plastic in that as well. So the sides, I added top road wheels. What those are for is to stop the tracks from sagging. The actual tanks have those. I added the appearance of rubber road wheels on the outside of the steel wheels, because again, all tanks have those as well. I also did individual tracks along the top and the bottom. A lot of weathering, a lot of detail. These bogies will actually move. They're glued in place now, and I won't do that again, go to the trouble of making them move, but they would. The suspension actually worked. It was a terrible waste of my time. And we'll go to the rear. So the rear, I've added tail lights with also backup lights in it, exhaust pipes, mud guards. There would be steel mud guards in the back. And of course the hitch. I spent a lot of time weathering this, which I'm really happy with how my weathering's turned out. Gives it that worn, used look. Okay. There's Sergeant Slaughter there. So we've got this is a periscope. So if Sergeant Slaughter was inside and the hatch was closed, he would use the periscope to see. Again, those are on real tanks. And I changed the radar mount that was here and turned it to a searchlight. Really just that was aesthetic. I'd always thought as a kid that should be a searchlight. I knew what it was, but it just seemed cooler to be a searchlight. Here's the smoke grenade. This is where it is in the Gepard. What a smoke grenade does is they fire these off to explode around the tank, so the tank becomes hidden in a cloud of smoke. I've got twin guns. They work in tandem. You see the missiles are attached, so they would aim the same way. I straighten my missiles out as opposed to the Equalizer. Give, again, more of a realistic look. The number 22 is just identification. It really means nothing. Here's the radar dish that still exists on here. And what it will do is it will collapse. And you'll see that there's a antenna added in there too. And that antenna will actually fold down out of the way too. Let's take out of there. Hatch does close, like so. And then these 3 hooks, what those are for is on a real vehicle, when they need to lift the turret off, they attach cable to these hooks and then lift it off. Hope you enjoy it. I'm really happy with it. And thanks for watching.